Oh, wait, we weren't. So we just did that whole intro and that wasn't being recorded.
No, but now we are, and I'm going to leave that part in.
Okay, welcome to White People Ranking Things.
It's not called white people. Stop saying it's called white people ranking things.
It's the first episode ever. We're breaking new ground. We're going into uncharted waters. We're going into Mariana Trench levels of content creation.
Yeah. Well, today we're going to actually rank some video game weapons. And if you haven't seen Tearjerkers before, we basically just do a fucking tier list. So I don't know. I'm sure that people have seen Tier Maker before because it has been it's been around. But all we're doing is clicking and dragging random weapons here, and we're kind of just using our own experiences to rank them.
Yeah.
We've done this with other shit too.
95. There's 95 or something. 94, 93.
He's got a lot of them.
93 of them. So
it's a lot of weapons.
I'm already seeing some questionable. I'm seeing some questionable pictures in here, but this is what happens.
It's okay. We'll get to them.
I'll explain as we go. I already told Wes what I did. Well, you'll find out later because you were eating food. I was making oatmeal. It was a whole thing. We couldn't. Our timelines didn't match up.
You put butter in your oatmeal, and
dude. First off, before we get started. If you don't eat oatmeal, you should. And if you don't put butter in your oatmeal, you should. And it's good. Anyway, so the first weapon we have is the AA-12 from Killing Floor 1.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very high quality.
Now, I'm also going to expand this as well. For if we haven't played the game because there's a few games here that I haven't played. We could use an AA-12 from a different game as well as a frame of reference. And I don't remember, Seth, if you played Killing Floor 1, but the AA-12 is very good. I wouldn't.
Well, I know what an AA-12 is. I mean, I played games with that weapon.
Yeah.
There's no instance where the AA-12 isn't a good weapon.
Right.
That's a good point. So we'll just put it in A tier. I feel like
A tier is good. That's comfortable.
Yeah, agreed. So that's cool. All right. Now, this is in alphabetical order until the end. The last 12 or so are not. But we got the AK-47 from Counter-Strike, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I mean, I still buy it all the time.
Yeah. I mean, we're two solids. You know, you mix in. We got AA-12, AK-47. We're mixing them. We're getting blue and yellow. We're making green. I think it's A, honestly.
Yeah.
You can do that. I didn't play a lot of Counter-Strike, so you guys can figure that out.
I wholeheartedly agree with A.
So this next one is Animalities from Mortal Kombat.
Okay, so... is this a weapon, or...?
It's an ability or a power, which was also added to the list. When we realized it's kind of tough sometimes to only do weapons.
Okay.
Okay. So
damage. We decided it was a weapon could be anything that causes damage to an enemy character or a friendly character in a video game setting.
Okay, so animality starts with an A, so maybe in the animal tier. You know what I mean?
We should probably do an animal tier.
We should. It's gonna come up.
We'll put that in between B and C.
Yeah, but I feel like an animal tier kind of ruins it doesn't really put it in the same rankings, you know?
That's okay. Yeah. It's where it needs to be.
Okay.
You know? And it's in the middle. We're giving it credit.
Yeah. Right? We're just having it sit here. Animal tier. Animals are funny. That's honestly.
It's going to be a recurring issue, I promise.
Yeah. Counter-Strike again with the op here. Seth didn't play. I think would the op go higher than the AK?
Yeah.
47.
I mean, it's a one-hit kill. Chester obviously had.
Yeah, and if you hit him in the leg, you're really dinking them and dunking them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Next we have Axel, specifically from Twisted Metal 2.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest. I've always hated Axel's design because he is very vulnerable to all the bullets being shot.
So, do you have the experience with Axel from Twisted Metal?
I actually didn't play Twisted Metal until Black, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll use
he was
Axel
in that one
there too. Is he in Black?
He could have been.
Yeah, he was.
Now he's a car person. So he's not an animal. He's not a bird.
Yeah, he's a car man.
I don't know if Wes has a point with him being very vulnerable. He's in between two giant wheels.
Okay.
But he has no shirt on either.
So he gets a cool factor. There's a cool factor that we have to
that boosts it up. That bumps it up a little bit.
Yeah. Whereabouts for Axel, you know what? Well, he'll be our inauguration for B tier. I'll say. Next is the Batmobile.
Just a general Batmobile, or
Just the Batmobile, yeah.
It's the Batmobile.
Well, it was pretty good in
Arkham
the newest
Knight,
one,
right?
Arkham Knight. Yeah.
Was it cool?
Now here's the
I
thing.
didn't play it.
That's a polarizing thing to say because people didn't like it. Some people didn't like it. Some people liked it. But I thought it was done okay. And
Did you play Arkham Knight?
No, I did not.
Continue, sorry.
Well,
But I have seen Batman ride the Batmobile around.
He's been
before.
in it before. I've seen him in it before.
He has been in it before.
Look, here's the reality. Like, if Batman is going to be using it, like, if it's good enough for Batman, I would say it's probably, like, at least a fucking B tier, you know what I'm saying?
For bats.
Should good enough for Batman be a tier?
Or it could be an animal tier.
Batman...
Because he's a bat.
Batman would use it, yeah.
Good enough for a bat.
Batman would use it. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good ranking, actually. Because now this just opens it up for a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah, change the color on that. What's a Batman
it
color?
Needs to be dark. It needs to be
like
Or black. There is black.
Yeah, perfect.
You can't even see it. We know what it is. We know what it is.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Animals are funny. We're gonna have that one be green. All right. Next is the battle rifle from Halo.
It's well, the battle rifle is iconic,
right?
For a number of reasons, and people always wanted it to come back.
This is the thing too. I'm imagining we're in like a Coliseum, and we're all like, this is a list of weapons we can get in the Coliseum. Like, which ones would you want to get?
Well, the battle rifle's 3 shots, 3-shot kill.
Well, I mean, it's 9-shot. Technically,
it's 9 shots because you have to take the shield down, right?
Yeah, but I mean, does it count as a shot if you're pulling the trigger once? Because it counts 3 shots.
Pull. I guess I understand what you're saying. Would Batman use it though? I don't think he.
Batman would not use it. No, I don't.
No, he wouldn't use that.
But does Batman have to use it in order for it to count as an S tier weapon?
No. Don't get it twisted. No, yeah.
I would say A. Like when it first came up, I was like, I feel like this is an A tier weapon.
I like A for it.
I can
agree with that. I think honestly, I would like the BR more than the AR BR.
All I know is anytime I see a BR, I'm picking it up. That's the.
I like it. Next, we have the BFG from the Doom series, like the franchise Doom.
I mean,
BFG in every iteration.
If you're going damage wise, it's definitely S tier, right?
It's gotta be, right? Like, I mean,
it has to be so far. I think it's I think it beats the op. The op. I mean, but the op is a one-hit kill. But if you shoot someone in the leg with the BFG, you still got him.
Right.
Yep.
You know, you got him. Next is Blades of Chaos. Remember, we're in alphabetical order here, ladies and gentlemen. So you shouldn't be shocked. But the Blades of Chaos from Kratos, whatever the Uncharted Kratos' terror.
Uncharted of War.
Heavenly Sword, I think, is what he's from.
War of Uncharted.
Yep. Ghost.
He's from the Bible.
No. You're thinking of Devil May Cry.
Oh.
But I really like the Chaos Blades, the Blades of Chaos. But I don't know, it's a weapon, right?
Mm-hmm. Melee weapon. It is somewhat ranged.
Yeah. Somewhat ranged. It's kind of like if you had a rope. It's got the range of a long rope.
Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, you're not wrong there.
If a long rope had sharp ends, sure. I mean,
badass factor though, that gotta bump it up a little.
Yeah, so
they do fire up.
Yeah,
they do have fire that comes out of it. So,
and you don't have to like long rope it either. You can grab a hold of them and such.
I like the idea of having a tier for like really cool swords.
Okay,
but
I don't know.
I don't want to do it on first sword, but I do want to put these in S tier if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I mean,
things are subject to change.
I strongly disagree, but okay.
I'd say at least A or B tier.
Yeah, it's up there, but it's not. I don't know.
It would be for blades.
B for blades. Okay, that works.
Mm-hmm. That's where Axel belongs.
Yeah. Well, Axel was played by Blade.
That's true. It was the same guy. I forgot about that.
This one is blinking and Dishonored teleport. This is just teleport.
This is pretty sweet, man. I mean, be able to teleport.
Yeah, but it's not like a jumper teleport. You kind of go forward. So like if you try to teleport through a spinning giant propellers, you would get hit by the propellers. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it doesn't do a lot of damage.
But it's a cool power, My question is, would Batman use it if he could? Would Batman be a guy that teleports?
Batman would use it, yeah.
Okay. Do you think he would use it more than the Batmobile? Would teleporting
No,
would teleporting 12 meters at a time replace the indestructible battle car? No.
It would take him forever to get across town. There's no way.
There's probably some kind of refresh too. You know what I mean? Like a cooldown.
Yeah, you have to drink when you're blinking around. You got to drink a bunch of blue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if Batman would even drink blue, but
well, it has a lot of antioxidants.
Yeah, I think you're right.
To be fair.
All right.
Yep, that's a good spot.
We'll use it. Next one is Waka's Blitz Ball. From Final Fantasy X. It's basically like a rugby ball.
Right.
And you throw it at things and it hurts them eventually.
It's stronger than a normal ball though. It's stronger than your average ball.
It's stronger than most.
Now, I don't know if that's the ball that is giving the strength of it or if it's the user.
All I'm saying right now is that looking at all the weapons right now, the ball would be the one I would be the most upset receiving in a life or death situation. So far, I think it's the worst.
It is just a ball.
It's literally just a ball.
It's just a ball, so probably D tier.
That's what I'm thinking.
Thank you for clarifying, because I was about to put it way higher than it needed to be.
Yeah, when you break it down, it's nothing like this next challenger. Next is the blue shell from Mario Kart.
This is high level.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it targets the number one position.
Yep.
And it gives an advantage to those who are less fortunate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's a double whammy.
It levels out the playing field.
Yeah. So probably like A tier above the AA-12.
I would agree with that.
Okay, I can put it there, yeah.
You're liking this so far. Next up is Bo Jackson.
Okay. Bo Jackson. Now
from Tecmo Bowl.
Okay, yeah.
But would Batman use him? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
He was an animal, though.
He was.
In a lot of ways.
He was an animal on the field.
And animals are funny, so...
Animals are funny. We got you, Bo. Bo knows. Next up is the Buster Sword, made famous by Cloud from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I like how it has holes in it. Thought that was always a cool design choice.
Yeah. That's where you put your magic gems. You put in
That's
the
right.
sword.
Yep.
Yeah.
Forgot about
the
that.
holes. Yeah,
You can
that's
tell I haven't ever played Final Fantasy VII all the way through.
But yeah, it's also just it's a big sword.
It's probably
And
heavy.
It's very heavy. It has less range than Kratos' sword, but it probably does more damage than the ball.
Oh, it definitely does more damage than the ball.
I'm thinking it might have to be our first sea level weapon.
Okay.
I could see it. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
I could see it too. Next is a Claytality, the finishing moves from Clay Fighter.
What?
All right, that's
You never played Clay Fighter?
No.
So I don't have a frame of reference.
This is all you. I have no idea.
I think it has to go in D tier just because none of us know what the fuck it is.
You don't either?
No, oh, I didn't pick this.
Oh, it's somebody else.
This was Zach.
Yeah, that's an external party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll put it in D. Should we add a row for things that we just don't have any idea on? Because there's a couple that I've never even seen. Should we call it like a what is this?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, all right. I can get into that.
What even is? What the hell is even that?
Yeah, okay.
Next is Colossus going and X-Men the arcade game. He does like a little energy field. I don't know if I can zoom in and show you. He like does like an energy blast.
Yeah, that is pretty jacked. It's AoE.
Yep.
Does have a pretty good impact. As far as boss damage, it's not the best, but it does stun them.
If Batman had the ability to do this energy blast, would you see him using it in combat?
I don't know.
I feel like you would. Well, here's the thing: you give Batman a fucking anything, he's gonna use it. He's gonna utilize it. He's gonna put it to work. If there's some random tech that goes to Batman, he's probably gonna utilize it.
Well,
Yeah,
is it
that's
a
true.
wood? Is it a wood? Are you saying he would or he could? There's a difference there. Just because you could do something doesn't mean
I'm
you
just
would.
saying,
like,
if he got it, it's not
if
like
he
he's
got
gonna
it.
go like, fuck this thing, you know?
Oh, like how he always uses at least one of his gadgets once, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Is the ball of energy to obliterate the other enemies?
In theory.
Does it kill? Because if it kills...
It certainly can, depending on
I don't think he would use
it. That's correct. That's correct.
Good point.
So, I like it in A tier, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say bottom of A or top of B.
Yeah,
so it has to be.
It's way better than Axel, but by not by a ton.
I can take a B, a high B.
Yeah, we'll do that. I like Energy Blast more than swords. This next one is Sly Cooper's Cane.
Is Cane?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cane.
Probably in the ball tier.
Yeah, it's a cane. So I mean,
it's like, what are you gonna do with the cane?
Yeah, it's just a cane.
There's only so much you can do.
Oh, cane. There we go. Next is the Dagger of Time from Prince of Persia.
Oh, it's badass.
Yeah,
it's literally what let him reverse time, right?
Yeah.
Like that was the device used.
Yeah, you do need sands or something like that to do that, but isn't there like something in it? Don't you have to put sand in it or some shit? Is that what that was? I don't remember. It's been so long since I played that.
I only played The Warrior Within, which I only remember the demo where you're fighting.
I would be playing Sands of Time right now if they would start actually making it.
Yeah, but that's not what the game is. The game isn't would you play Sands of Time if they were actually making it. The game is what the fuck, where do we put it?
Well, it can reverse time, so it's got to be like
up there,
pretty
right?
good. Yeah, because it's got.
I definitely think Batman
ability.
would use this because it's not a dagger that he actually used to stab someone.
And if he kills somebody, he can go back in time and bring him back.
He'd be like, "Whoops!
Yikes!
That's
break out the dagger."
I'll hit him a little less with it.
Do you think he would go back in time to save his parents?
Yeah.
He can't go that far back. He can't.
Well, it's not. Yeah, I mean,
He's already Batman at this point. You know what I mean?
I feel like it probably starts when he gets the.
If I remember correctly, you could go back like 20 seconds max in that game.
That's a good point.
So
next is the little imps from the darkness.
Okay.
When you play the darkness, there's this little English like demon that you can summon from the ground, and he kills people for you.
So it's a little minion.
Yeah, it's a little imp. They call him the berserker.
Now, what's damage? What's the damage scale here? Like, is
like he rips people's faces off and like pisses on them and like runs around and goes like, yeah, you know.
It seems like an animals are funny type of thing.
Yeah, honestly.
oh, that's so true.
Funny.
Animals are funny.
Animals are funny. You got a point there. Next is the tendrils from the darkness. You can rip people apart. You could pick up cars. You could throw things.
These were pretty cool,
but reminds me of is Prototype.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
These strike me as like an Axel level of thing to do. You know?
Do you think it's cooler than Axel? Is it better than Axel?
I mean, it kind of is.
But I think it's worse than the swords.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Next is everything Frank West uses as a weapon in Dead Rising.
Everything in Dead Rising.
Dead Rising.
So it includes a katana, a sniper rifle.
Mostly just in the realm of being able to pick up just random things.
Yeah.
Like the satisfaction from like bashing people in with a TV set.
I mean, Batman would use it, right? He would use just about anything if he's.
Well, I don't know. He's more of a gadget kind of guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen him throw a TV at somebody.
Yeah, but how often is he around TVs when he's fighting thugs?
It depends if they're fighting in the Willamette Mall.
It's usually a bank on the streets. You know what I mean? It's mostly a bank.
Yeah, lots of bank structures.
He mostly fights in banks.
That could be a tier. Would be a good weapon to use in a bank.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like that.
You could give it a C or a D just because the D is also just objects so far.
I like that. But I think it's better than a ball.
Yeah. A ball is only one of the many items in Dead Rising.
Agreed. Next is Dig Dug's Dugger.
Okay.
You know, his little air pump that he uses to kill things in Dig Dug.
Yeah.
I dig that. It's not. I mean, actually, like power wise, it works. It's effective. Right?
Is it better than the Buster Blade?
It's in that level, though. It's in that level. It's probably not.
It
better.
is.
And Batman wouldn't use it.
No.
I like it. Though. I would say it's definitely.
It's better.
Right.
Okay.
This next one is transforming into a dragoon in Legend of Dragoon.
Oh my god, that is really powerful.
Okay.
I never played it, but it's cool.
I mean, I'd say it's like blue shell sort of power.
It looks like it's on that tier just from appearance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you look like a cool mecha warrior.
Like a scary guy.
With like a bionicle.
Yeah. Next one is fucking droidicas, dude, from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Just Star Wars. Any game where you can play as a droidica, the destroyer droids. They got shield
with the shields and such. You know?
Yeah, dude. And they roll around. They go like.
Yeah. Okay, they're actually pretty. They're pretty powerful. I mean, that's up there. I mean, the shields alone, and they can shoot through the shields. Takes a lot to break the shields too. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say that's A tier at least.
Whereabouts do you think?
It's stronger than a shell, wouldn't you say?
I think so. Would the shell? I don't think the shell would destroy the shield.
No, you got the shield. It would just bounce right off of it.
That's true. It might cancel it out, if anything.
Yeah. So, I like that. Next up is dual wielding in Skyrim.
Just general dual wielding.
Generally dual wielding.
Okay. That's pretty strong, I guess.
Yeah, dual wielding can be really strong in certain cases.
You could do a number of things. You could even have spells on one hand.
Maces.
Yeah.
Dual wielding maces, dual wielding axes, swords.
I feel like it's the same sort of damage that you could do with an AK-47.
Yeah. But with the added benefit of having swords.
Yeah.
And swords are cooler. I'm sorry. They just are. I'd be more scared of a guy with 2 swords than a guy with an AK. If I was in like an ISIS execution video, I'd rather have the AK death than the double sword death, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I could agree with that.
You know, speaking of sword,
ISIS execution videos.
The energy sword
we're going by, but
from Halo.
I mean, S tier, right?
I think, right.
Yeah,
that's the easy S tier for
the range,
sword.
the fun. You know what I mean? Fun aspect.
I'd say bottom of the S tier is like where it needs to be.
Big fan of that. Next up is Falcon Punches.
Okay.
Very limited range, but lots of power.
Would Batman use it?
That's what I'm thinking, right? Because I'm thinking along the lines of Batman here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm. Yeah. Yes.
I'm thinking like a Batman range, like a Batman type of range.
So anywhere from an F to a Batman would use it.
Would he use it? I would say he probably would use it. Sure.
It would send people flying, but it doesn't necessarily kill them.
Right.
So
and he's not opposed to people flying. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
He punches people really hard, a lot. Next up is Fat Zoe.
Okay.
I don't know. C.
Yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, on her own, it's probably like a C.
Okay. Next is Mortal Kombat Fatalities.
Okay.
Well, fatalities, I would say, are what made, like, what was the big thing about Mortal Kombat that people were really... There was, like, the shock value thing, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, you can't really come back from, like, you know, getting your head ripped off or things ripped out of you or torn apart in halves and stuff, getting halved.
Yeah, the point of this weapon is that everything is fatal.
It finishes you, yes.
It's in the word. So that's a pretty good weapon, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. I would put it in A tier. Or S tier. Actually, I'd probably put it S tier.
I like it at the end of S tier.
Let's do
it.
Shit.
And there it is.
Awesome. Next is the Fat Man from the Fallout series.
Okay.
We're getting into heavy hitters here.
It's not strong at all.
What?
So.
It shoots nukes.
Well,
miniature ones, but
I don't know how you could do that, but if we're going on realism here.
When have we done that at all?
Most of the game here.
It's very unwieldy, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you wouldn't want to be that close to a nuke going off no matter what, whether it was mini or not.
You'd have to have a hell of a trajectory on that.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make sure it's like a safe distance.
It's honestly, I would rather have the Dig Dug pump than a Fat Man because I wouldn't get radiation poisoning from the Dig Dug pump.
That's true.
Okay.
Very good point.
Should we have a tier for things that could cause radiation sickness?
You could put this in B tier, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. But we have to do something about Dig Dug.
Do we have to do something about it?
Does Dig Dug go up?
Why does it have to move based on this?
Because Dig Dug's better than the Fat Man.
Is it, though? The Fat Man can shoot a mini nuke trajectory.
You'll get super sick.
Just don't go over there.
Yeah, like I feel like it's better than inflating someone.
You got me. Don't go over there.
But I don't know. You decide, America. Let America decide. We'll put a poll out.
Next is the ultimate weapon sword for Titus in Final Fantasy X. I don't know what it's called. I have no idea. It's a sword. It's a big sword. It's the last sword you get.
I don't know.
All right.
That works.
We'll put it here, honestly.
Under the cane.
Next is the fruit bazooka from Crash, but I think it has to go in the animals are funny tier.
I don't know. I feel like Batman would use that.
The fruit bazooka.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I don't know. I feel like it's underpowered for a Batman.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Animals are funny, I guess.
Animals are funny.
Animals are funny.
Next up is the Gnasher shotgun from Gears.
Oh my god.
Okay, the Gnasher's awesome. Is the Lancer on here?
It is.
Okay. Oh, I see it. So the Gnasher. Actually, I don't know if I'd put that ahead of the Lancer or not, because the Lancer's cool with the chainsaw. But the Gnasher is like
the go-to though. Yeah, exactly. I would pick the Gnasher over the AA-12. Maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I could see an A tier.
Or before, maybe one or the other. I don't know. Whatever you guys think.
It's pretty cool with the like exploding, blowing people to bits and such, though.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that aspect a lot.
What's this?
It's good.
A crane or something?
It's actually supposed to be. Apparently, it's supposed to be the golden gun from GoldenEye.
That doesn't look like a gun or golden at all.
Nope, train.
Okay.
Next is the hidden blade from Assassin's Creed.
It's pretty iconic. Gets iconic points.
Yeah.
It is an instant kill for the most part, unless it's like a big fat boss guy.
Yeah. Well, it's not really an instant kill because when you hit them with it, they're like talking to you about shit.
Well, they talk to you about it from the dead, I believe. You go into like a weird ghost world.
Right.
Well,
I think Batman might use it.
He would not kill people, though.
Yeah, what?
Well, he wouldn't kill people with it, but I mean, he has the Batarang and stuff like that. He's got blades. He's a blade boy. And if you can have a hidden blade where you could just be like, he's getting a fight in somebody, and then he just like shoots it out in someone's leg real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
could see him blocking some shit with it,
It's the gadgetness of it that kind of puts it in that realm for me.
I like that blade.
I'll take it. Next is the holy hand grenade from Worms.
Okay.
Worms, for the record, are animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
And animals are funny.
Animals are funny, so.
Yeah, he looks.
I like that.
He looks like
Looks like he's a little devious guy. Next is the home run derby bat from Smash.
Okay. Man.
This is all, the thing is, it's all based on what your opponent's health is. You know? Does a lot of damage, but you got to use it at the right time.
Yeah.
For the true effect to take place. I would say
it's a tough call.
I would say it's I feel like we need to buff C tier a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like it's underpowered compared to B tier.
I would say so.
Definitely.
I would say it goes right there.
Okay, well, you're going to keep that.
I think comfortably the Dig Dug Pump is the king of C tier.
All right.
It's the highest you can get in C tier without being B.
All right.
I have to agree with you because you're the one in control.
There is no other option.
There's no, yeah. If it was up to me, it would all be animals are funny.
Yeah.
Next is the Huntsman, the bow and arrow from Team Fortress 2.
Okay.
So it's a bow.
And an arrow.
I don't remember much of this weapon. I mean, I mostly used the fire guy, the flamethrower guy.
Pyro.
What I remember is it did more damage, but it had the arc and travel time was
Indeed.
the trade-off.
Indeed.
Okay.
So it's up to you guys.
It's up to us.
Yep.
I mean, I'd say like above Fat Zoe.
It's on Z tier. I would say C tier.
All right, I like it. Kamehameha from any Dragon Ball game.
Oh my god.
From any Dragon Ball game.
From in the game, that's kind of like a mid-level, option for damage.
It depends. Are you counting Super Kamehamehas, Warp Kamehamehas?
Nope. Just a Kamehameha.
A regular one?
A Kamehameha.
I would say it's B tier then. High B tier.
I like it. We'll put it. Yeah. We'll put it here. Next up is the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts.
Well, it's a key and it's a blade, double function.
Yep. Like the pump.
Then I'm gonna vote for B tier.
I don't like Kingdom Hearts, so
I'd say C tier. I mean,
I think it's got an icon
because it does blunt damage. Like it's not. The bottom of B tier is something that shoots nukes. Like,
yeah,
that's a good point.
But
you can shoot. Can't you shoot magic out of the Keyblade?
Yeah, he does. He does use that as like, I don't know,
the wisdom
staff.
It's kind of
the wisdom blade shoots energy balls or something.
It's also the flagship of that franchise, so I think that gives it a buff.
It's also, yeah. I mean, it's neither a flag nor a ship, but I could see where you're coming from.
Yeah. Well, if it was a flag and a ship, it would still have dual purpose, just like the Keyblade. So,
do we have a tier for dual purpose equipment? Would Batman use it?
I don't think Batman would use it.
It's a blunt.
He would not use it. No, he would not use it.
It wouldn't kill people.
He might use it to unlock some doors or whatever, but I wouldn't say.
Plus, the Keyblade's all about the light and all that jazz. He's all about darkness.
Yeah.
So
he could use it to heal and such. It does cast a lot of magic.
I'm kind of stuck here.
It's a tough one.
I'd say put it.
I'm in between B and C.
Above the bat.
I like it.
Okay.
Next is kicking things in Crackdown when you have high strength.
When you have high strength.
Oh my god.
You just kick things,
Okay.
I'm looking at the Dragoon form, and I feel like it's in line with that.
I mean, I like it a lot, too. What are you thinking? Seth, you played all the Crackdown games, right?
Yeah, I'd say there's a fun factor to that.
Yeah, I would agree. I like it.
Practicality wise,
I honestly, this is one of my favorite things in any game ever. I want to put it in S tier.
I would put it. I'm gonna vote for B tier.
I'm voting for A tier, so I guess we meet in the middle.
So I guess we gotta go A tier, which is the middle, as Batman would use it. So, which Batman would use that, I would imagine. He kicks people, right?
But
oh my God, yeah, he wicked would use that. Are you kidding me?
A different kind of kicking, though.
Yeah, it is a really strong kick.
I like it. All right.
Even though we established earlier that he would gladly send people flying, but
yeah.
Karibo.
Okay.
From Yu-Gi-Oh!
Animals are funny.
Animals are funny.
Yeah, that's
he
a
is
good
the
one.
funniest, I think, honestly.
Yeah, he goes.
Yeah. What about the shotgun, the auto shotgun from Left 4 Dead?
Yeah, the XM.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I would say he used it most of the time if I could find it.
Yeah, same.
Yep.
There are two other. There's another Left 4 Dead gun in here that we haven't gotten to yet. We're going to though. But
should we just have a shotgun tier at this point?
do we have a lot of shotguns in the game?
There's a lot of shotguns on the list. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not all the same level, you know.
That's true.
Shotguns are sick though.
Okay.
So,
shotguns.
Shotguns are sick, if I had to say so myself.
All right. You're just gonna put all the shotguns there?
Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that here. I feel like that kind of fits.
All right.
Right? I mean, I like having, you know, we'll get something here. Later down the line, we'll get something to put in between C and D. I'm sure we'll think of something.
Yeah.
So next up, we have the Lancer from Gears.
Okay, Lancer,
what's that?
The dual purpose stuff? You can put the dual purpose stuff there.
We could do dual purpose,
It's a little bit aggressive, but it's a little bit aggressive tier-wise, but...
Starting to get hairy.
We're really getting into the weeds here, but...
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're all...
Porpoise.
Yeah, leave it like that.
Porpoise.
Porpoise.
Dual porpoise.
There we go. I like it.
All right.
Well, what was even there? I don't even remember.
Well, you would have... you'd have a lot of things there, actually. The keys. You'd probably have the sands of time. You'd probably
the dead rising weapons.
Yeah. I think that's about it, really.
That's probably fine.
Yeah, I like that. The Lancer, dual purpose, because it's a gun and a chainsaw.
Yeah, it's definitely dual purpose.
I think it's better than the Keyblade, though. I mean, come on.
But I feel like it should be ranked in some way.
I'm gonna get a lot of flack for talking so much shit about the Keyblade, but I don't care anymore.
Right,
I don't care what anyone thinks about my Kingdom Hearts opinions.
All right.
What about... Wait, you mean it should be ranked somewhere, but it's...
What? No, it's fine. We can move on.
Well, I just think it would be ranked low. It would be like a B tier weapon if we had to put it in a tier.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree.
I like this.
Okay, yeah, Animals Are Funny is definitely lower than where we had it, I think.
All right, big fan of this so far. This is good. Next up is lightsabers. Just lightsabers in general.
It's probably A tier or S tier just because of also how iconic it is.
What's the best lightsaber that's ever been in a game?
The strongest one.
Yeah, exactly. What's the strongest? Yeah. What do you think?
Darth Maul. It's 2.
The dual-sided lightsaber?
From like Star Wars Battlefront? I like S tier, honestly.
Yeah, because I mean, look, but it's hard to master, right? Difficult to master. You gotta have the
better than a Droideka, which is another Star Wars thing.
Right.
You know,
you gotta put it higher than that, I would imagine.
Yeah. Next is the M4 from Left 4 Dead.
Oh, like the M16, like the automatic M16.
Yeah. I think it's the assault rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's a really good one.
It's pretty good. That's B tier at least.
You think so?
I mean,
I like it a lot.
I would take it. Man, I don't know. This
just hard
is
for me to
getting
put
dicey.
on A tier.
Top of B.
Yeah, I could agree.
I could put it ahead of the explosion AOE situation.
That is true, though. That is true. I would rather.
But above a Kamehameha.
Yes. And I don't feel like explaining it. If you don't get it, then that's on you. Because in my head, it also has the M16 with a laser sight. I would rather have that than a Kamehameha and wheels, frankly.
I guess.
All right, the next is the Master Sword from Toon Link, or Legend of Zelda, as it's known in the States.
It's a really good sword.
It's a really good sword.
That's what I've heard.
I could put that in A tier.
Right? Now, is it above certain things, and is it better than an AK-47?
Think about it. Most people can't even take the Master Sword out of the stone.
Most people wouldn't.
I would say at least some people can't do that.
I'd say a lot of people can't.
So.
And it's also not a shotgun. I like it there.
Yeah,
should it be higher than that?
I think that's fine.
All right.
Okay. Well, it's lower than dual wielding things in Skyrim.
Yes, because in Skyrim you can have the Master Sword, and you can dual wield them. So technically, Skyrim has dual wielding Master Swords, and I guess technically dual wielding lightsabers. So, next up is Michael Vick.
That's S tier.
Right.
Because it's completely game breaking.
That's what I was thinking. I think it's the strongest thing that's ever been in a video game.
Yep.
That one's all you guys.
Yep.
I like that I typed in Michael Vick, and it was just Michael Vick Madden. It doesn't even have 07 underneath or whatever, 05. Next is the hammer from any Mario game. So I like the Smash Bros hammer, or the classic hammer. It's a good hammer. Would Batman use it, do you think?
Damn.
I don't think he's a hammer guy.
I don't know. No, it's too big. It's too big for Batman.
Yeah.
Size is definitely a problem for him. It can't be concealed or anything.
I don't think he would look as cool either with a hammer. I think he's more of a not hammer type of guy.
Yeah.
Dual purpose?
Tier, maybe. Well,
is it? I don't know, because you don't actually use it as an actual hammer.
Right. That's the only way it would be a dual purpose is if you could hammer in nails and also enemies.
But you
Would
can't.
you rather have Dig Dug's pump than a hammer?
No, absolutely not. Well, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, they're going to say a hard no.
I would say the hammer's above the pump.
All right. Dethroned. The pump has been. Next up is Needler gun.
The Needler?
These dual needlers?
Dual Needlers, yeah. Specifically dual Needlers, actually.
If it's Halo... Well, the new one is pretty jacked. The one in Infinite's super jacked.
Agreed.
But a lot of the other ones kind of were underwhelming. Now, Brian would disagree with this. Brian only uses the needlers.
Yes, he's pretty good with them.
It's a niche category.
It's dual purpose, dual wield.
Right.
Or is it Batman?
It's not dual purpose. I I'd say it's probably like a B tier.
B sounds right.
Low B tier, maybe.
But like better than Axel.
Yeah,
but not like alien arms coming out of your back.
Right. Okay,
yeah,
I can see that.
I like that. Next is the net from Ape Escape.
I mean, it is just a net and nothing else. Also, right above the ball.
I'd have to say animals are funny.
It's above the ball, definitely.
It is above the ball. Next is Oddjob's hat from 007.
Would Batman use it?
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a hat guy. He's more of a mask.
He doesn't. Yeah, I don't know.
He could wear the hat, though. Nothing stopped.
It wouldn't be as Batman, though. It would be as a Bruce Wayne situation.
That's true.
Right, but like he needs gadgets when he's Bruce Wayne too, you know.
It is dual purpose though. It is a hat and a tomahawk.
Oh yeah, it's what are we talking about? Okay. It's a dual purpose. Yeah,
I think it's better than the Lancer.
Yeah, it is. Okay. It was one hit kill, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Oh yeah.
Next is the Patriot from Metal Gear Solid 3. It was an infinite. It was an infinite ammo assault rifle.
I'd put it up with lightsabers up there, baby.
Infinite ammo.
Honestly, infinite ammo assault carbine.
Yeah,
I like it
it's
a lot.
It's like best case scenario for bullet-based weapons.
Yes, that's a fact.
It's realistic.
Speaking of
too.
Bullet-based, the next two are going to be plasma-based. We have the plasma caster that the Predator uses in the Predator franchise, AVP, AVP Extinction. AVP for the Jaguar.
There's a pretty big cooldown on it.
Predator Concrete Jungle, which was a cool game where you play as a predator.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You played what, Seth? Are you familiar with the Predator games? And have you played any games where you played as a Predator?
Well, I played like AVP and
right, AVP Off-Road Fury.
AVP Off-Road Fury 2.
Yeah. AVP versus BMX Warzone. I think it should be an A tier. Batman wouldn't use it.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
No, it's too lethal.
It locks on to people. It shoots far. Blows up bad.
It's A tier, I would think, maybe.
I like it more than the BR.
I could agree with that.
Because it locks on. The BR does not.
It does lock on.
I like it. Next up is Plasma Caster from Dead Space, and I think it has to be dual purpose.
The Plasma Cutter.
The Plasma Cutter, yes.
Yeah, that's a dual purpose.
Is it cooler than the hat?
No.
Is it cooler than the Lancer?
That's a good question.
That is a really good question.
No.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I think the chainsaw.
Right under it.
I like it. I like it. Next is the the vacuum cleaner from Luigi's Mansion.
Now, it's pretty strong against ghosts.
That's correct.
Don't really see how much... It's dual purpose, because it does clean things and also kills ghosts. It sucks up ghosts.
All right, then it's settled.
Shit, I cannot argue with that.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucked. Next up is the Portal gun from Portal.
It's not that lethal.
It's not good at all at being a weapon.
No.
Is the problem.
Now, it does teleport. Batman would use this, I believe.
Batman would use this.
Batman would be really cool with it. Would it be better than the Batmobile or kicking?
Kicking.
I like kicking.
It's in the teleport zone.
I feel like it's above teleport. It's above blink.
Right, because you can... well...
Yeah, there's no cooldown on the portal gun.
No, but you do have to place it strategically.
I like it. I like where it's at. Next up is the pulse rifle that the Marines use from Aliens that has the number of the bullet count on the side.
Man, that gun is kind of ass.
Yeah,
like
it
it's
feels
not
kind of weak to me.
It's kind of a weak sauce gun.
Is it considered dual purpose because it shoots and it also counts the bullets?
No.
No, because the BR does that.
It's too much of the same purpose.
But BR does do that.
Um,
BR is also dual purpose.
it's gonna be. It's got to be low B tier or high C.
Would you rather have the pulse rifle or the hammer?
Pulse rifle.
Probably the pulse rifle.
Would you rather have the pulse rifle or the Fat Man?
Probably the Fat Man.
Yeah, I think it's.
I like it. We'll put her there. Next up is Ratchet's wrench from Ratchet and Clank.
That's dual purpose, right?
Yeah. It is. All right.
Sure is.
Next is the ray gun from Call of Duty Zombies.
Man, that was really powerful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like instant kill.
Like the best gun in Zombies. So,
I think it's there.
Probably better than the op, right?
I think it is. I would say so.
It's better than a Droideka, I would think.
At minimum.
So I'd say it's S tier. It is like pretty iconic for Call of Duty. I don't know if they still put that in those games, but
I'm not sure either.
With fucking World at War. That was the first one, I think.
Yeah, correct. You could actually get it in the story mode on like one of the levels.
Ah, I didn't know that.
We have the razor wire from Hitman.
Okay.
Is it better than a net?
It's better than a net, I think.
Yeah.
So
it's on the C tier maybe somewhere.
We're there.
All right, that works.
Next is the shotgun from Resident Evil 4 that you find in the village in the beginning of the game. Specifically that, and just how good you feel when you finally get that shotgun.
Yeah, it's just got to go at the bottom of the shotgun tier because it's not better than the XM from Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
I like that. Next is riding a rhino in Donkey Kong Country.
Animals are funny.
Animals are fun. Is it the funniest one?
It's pretty goofy looking, huh?
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, put him. He's top one. He's top.
I like it. The RPG from Grand Theft Auto 4.
From 4?
Specifically, when we walk in the entrance to the hospital and blow everybody up with it.
It's pretty powerful.
It's like the equivalent of a blue shell, but in GTA 4.
Yeah, you can blow up a hospital with it.
Yeah, it's got to go on A tier just based on what's on there, right?
Do you think it's better than? Let me know.
I mean, it probably kills faster than a BR, and it blows shit up.
I like it. Next is the Rhino from Ratchet and Clank. It's a big rocket launcher.
Yeah, a bunch of rockets at once.
Okay.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
That seems like a B tier, maybe.
B tier above the Left 4 Dead M16.
I like it. That's a good one. Shaq.
Shaq.
I would say
dual purpose.
He's probably S tier, to be honest with you.
You think he's up?
Yeah, he's pretty S tier.
Yeah, he's.
Is he better than Vic?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shaq.
He's also kind of covering all the bases. Batman would use him. He's dual purpose.
Yeah.
You know.
When he's so big, he's 7'3", 360 pounds. You'd be like, what the hell is even that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Shaq. Next is the smart gun from Aliens. It locks on to things.
Locks on.
It's auto aim. It's a big gun. It's a cool gun.
Man. I feel like it's right by the Droideka.
I like it more than the Droideka personally. The smart gun's the sickest thing.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really
like
cool.
above that and under the Patriot somewhere.
Yeah.
AS.
Yeah. I don't think I put it in S tier, but I would definitely put it at the top of A.
Yeah, I can do that. The difference is you don't have a shield with it, though.
No, but the Droideka is a living creature. It's a robot machine. The smart gun is just a smart gun. It doesn't, try to run away and stuff. So you have that.
You make a strong point.
Thanks. Next is Scorpions. Get over here.
Get over here.
Get over here.
I mean, I kind of feel like Batman would use this, right?
It doesn't kill you.
It doesn't, but it does stab you and make you bleed a lot.
Well, so does the blade, I think.
All right. Yeah, okay.
And it has the effect of pulling you in instead of pushing you away. So.
Okay.
So that way he can wrap you up and be like, you're going nowhere.
Get over here.
Next is spin kicks in the UFC games.
That's S tier.
Can I see that full graphic, please?
Where'd it go?
What is happening? You're gonna want to go up a little bit.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to go up.
You want to go up.
Okay,
you want to
there
go
you
up. What is that?
Spin kicks. Spin kick. Spin kick.
Spin kicks. Spin kick.
Did you just like Google spin kicks or?
No. I used Yandex.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay.
I mean, Batman would definitely use spin kicks. I mean, he probably already does.
Yeah, that's a good point. He would. That's at least Batman or S tier.
I like it in S tier personally.
I mean, they are very effective.
It's literally the only way to break those games. Next is the Spirit Bomb from from Dragon Ball.
From Kamehameha. I would say, okay, so like it literally destroyed planet, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and if you played Budokai 1, it would destroy the arena.
So probably right under Michael Vick.
Yes. Because Michael Vick destroys stadiums.
Yeah.
You're on. You got it, Wes. You know more about sports than you let on.
I'm learning.
Spyro the Dragon.
As a weapon?
Yeah, just all encompassing.
Okay. Animals are funny, I guess.
Animals are funny.
I hate how well our sub tiers are working. That's so funny.
It's how it goes, dude. That's how it goes.
Kids know what to order.
Oh my god. The star from Mario.
I mean, it's invincibility, man.
It's A tier, I think, at least. It also kills everybody you touch to dual purpose. Plays music. It plays music, so that's good.
It's tri-purpose.
Yeah, it's got to be top of dual purpose, I think.
It has three. It has three purposes. It plays music, it makes you invincible, and it kills everything you touch.
Do you think it's better than the blue shell?
Yes. Yeah, it beats the blue shell.
It's got to be. Well, technically, if you play Super Mario 64, the only thing you're trying to fucking do is get them stars. That's the whole game.
4 purposes now. We're up to 4.
It's also it's a currency.
It's got to be right under Michael Vick. Because Michael Vick is faster than any go-kart with the star. That's a fact.
And if you get hit by a spirit bomb with the star on, it doesn't matter.
You're still going to be fine, right?
And no amount of stars...
The dust is going to clear, and you're just going to be standing there with...
Michael Vick can outrun the spirit bomb. Shaq can tank the spirit bomb.
Yeah.
Next is the stun baton from Ape Escape.
Okay.
Top of D.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, that works.
Yeah. Better than the fiber wire.
We can put the fire. You can put the piano wire a step higher if you want.
Gun baton would be funnier to use as a hitman. Like,
I'll just point out also that the piano wire is a piano wire and is therefore dual purpose.
That's actually, yeah, that's a good point.
The super shotgun is the sickest of the shotguns.
Oh yeah, it's so good. It's top of shotguns. There's
Dave,
no doubt about that.
I thought of you, Dave. It's specifically the Doom 2 super shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to go. It's the best shotgun in any game ever. And that one was for Dave as well. This one was Zach's. He was really excited about this one. Throwing objects at people in super hot.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. I started playing Super Hot VR, and that like changes the game completely. It's like amazing. A totally different game.
Way different game.
And it's a difficult game.
Mm-hmm. Addicting.
And it's actually a lot of fun to do this, so I think that's pretty. I would put this pretty high.
I like it. I like it.
I would put it at least B tier. Yeah, there you go.
I like it at the top of B. Honestly, throwing things at people in super hot. I want to get. What do you have for VR? Seth, the Quest.
Yeah, but I've been doing Steam VR stuff, so I've been playing Half-Life and
you can do
Skyrim and shit. Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Might have to get a Quest.
And there you go. It's on sale right now. Well, it's $100 off.
Oh boy,
that's a good deal.
That's a really good deal. Next is Sweet Tooth transforming into the Transformer Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal Black.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
Man, I feel like we had something that was similar to this.
The Batmobile.
Yeah.
The Batman used Sweet Tooth's robot form. It's also dual purpose. It's also an ice cream truck. So.
Ah, shit. Yeah, but who's buying Sweet Tooth's ice cream? You know what I mean? Raven? I don't think so.
No
Spyro.
I feel like it gets harder to rank things the more stuff that's on there because you have to compare it with the other shit that's there.
Yeah. Would Batman wouldn't use it? I don't think it's too much of a killing.
It's too lethal. Yeah.
So, but I think it would be more effective than a smart gun or a droidica. And I think we got to do something about this blue shell here.
You think the blue shell's too high?
I think it's too low, actually. I think the blue shell might have to take the top of A. But I don't know. We'll put this here.
I wouldn't disagree with that. Because there's no stopping the blue shell either.
There is there's nothing you can really...
The shield from the droidica also wouldn't stop Sweet Tooth. I don't think it would stop the Dragoon either.
No.
So we're doing a lot of crazy stuff here, ladies and gents. Right now we have the TF2 knife from the spot. Just the basic one, not the cloak and dagger, not the ice pick.
I'd put it above the Buster Blade.
Yeah.
The Buster Blade.
Next up is the Tommy gun from Time Splitters 2.
It was okay.
It's probably C tier.
All right, I like it. I like it more than the pulse rifle.
Yeah.
I like that. We're near the end here. We're missing. No, we're not. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We have smash up attacks from Super Smash, like when you hit the right stick up and you send them flying.
Okay. It makes you very vulnerable.
Agreed. Would Batman use it?
Yep.
Seems like you would, yeah.
All right. I like it more than the Hidden Blade as well.
Yeah.
Waluigi support trophy from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. He just comes out and he stomps on you. He puts you in the ground.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying.
It's very annoying. So that I don't know if that should raise it or lower it.
I feel like it would be in the D tier.
I think it's lower than the stun, or higher than the stun baton. It stuns you better than that does. Yeah, that's for sure.
All right.
The wrench from BioShock.
It's just a wrench, which is dual purpose, but I've gone through the whole game with just the wrench.
Yeah. Well, it's not that high. I'd say like behind the plasma cutter, maybe.
It's got to be. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's higher than Dead Rising, right? I don't know, because
you could beat Dead Rising with just a wrench. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure. Technically, you can. So. Next is the. Oh, this one's also Dave's. Being a whirlwind barbarian in Diablo.
It's got to be S tier. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Is it better than Shaq?
No, it's not better than Shaq, no.
Is it better than Vic?
It's probably better than...
I think it's actually, like, under the BFG, maybe under the laser gun.
Yeah, okay, I could put it there. The sword's pretty... The sword is maybe... All right, yeah, I can deal with this. I'm not going to put up too much of a fight here.
Yeah, we'll be here all night.
This next one is Yuna dancing and summoning things in Final Fantasy X. Or just summoning in Final Fantasy in general. Summoning creatures is fun. Yes. Summoning things.
That makes it more powerful.
Correct. You summon like literal gods, I think, at some point.
It's A tier at that point, at least, right?
Would Batman summon celestial beings if he was able?
No, it's not really his nature, unless he was summoning bats. In which case,
yeah,
he might do that.
I don't know. I'm not sure if Batman would use Yuna.
I could think of a couple uses for her. I like her there.
Okay, sure.
Okay. I feel like the blue shell would take out all of her cool things.
Now, I just see what is mostly a picture of a dog for the next one.
It's actually, you're close, very close. It's a lion from Zoo Tycoon 2.
Animals are funny.
Animals are funny.
Wait, hold on. It's just a lion though. Let's put it like behind the rhino or something.
I like it.
Zoo Tycoon. Okay, is that a weapon?
That was I'm sure Christy suggested that one.
Yeah. Christian
okay. I don't know if it's a weapon necessarily.
Thank you, Christy.
Next is the AC-130 kill streak from Call of Duty.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's up there, dude. That's S tier, isn't it?
I think it might beat Shaq and Vic. I think
it's not that good.
I don't think.
Remember that Shaq and Vic have the invincibility star and the spirit bomb and the BFG behind them.
Right.
Like, that's a good point. Would you rather? Is it better than the BFG?
Man, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, because
no one can hurt you. You're up in the sky.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'll take that.
I like it. Next is bombs from Bomberman.
Just a bomb, like a cartoon bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never ever seen one in real life. I don't.
What?
I guess.
What even really is it? Do bombs?
It's like
have
a cannonball. Look like that? I've never seen a bomb like that ever in my life.
How even is that tier?
Yeah, I could do that.
I like that. Next is Cole McGrath, the lightning character from Infamous.
Okay. Didn't really play Infamous that much.
Well, man, you kind of blew it.
I don't know. I mean,
I would say it is dual purpose. He powers up buildings, and he also kills people.
Okay. Yeah.
I like that. Next up is the
not as good as piano wire though. Not as good as wire.
I'm telling you. Next up is the revolver from Darkwatch.
I knew what that was. The second I saw it, I was like, "That's the revolver from Darkwatch." We've been talking about it so much, like not the revolver, but the game. I don't remember the gun actually, like the how it shoots.
I don't remember if it operated as a shotgun.
What the hell even is that?
I like that.
Okay.
Next is Alex Mercer from Prototype.
Oh, he is in here.
Yeah.
Dude, that's got to be A tier just because of the sheer amount of abilities that he has.
Is it cooler than dual wielding?
Yeah.
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 It is dual wielding in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it is. You have the dual claws. Is it better than a Droideka?
I feel like it's right above a Droideka because it's Prototype and then it's Dragoon. You know what I mean?
He can jump really high. He can run really fast. He can.
You have armor.
Yeah.
I like that. Cardboard box from Metal Gear Solid.
Probably dual purpose.
End of D. Yeah.
It is also dual purpose, though.
Right, because you can hide in it. You can put things in it.
You can throw it at people. You can slide down hills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But also, you can't kill people with it. So it might have to be the end of dual purpose.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Next is the grenade launcher from Duke Nukem 64.
Well, you could. I would say it's probably at least B tier.
Yeah, somewhere in B, like, I don't know.
I like it more than Axel.
I'm using the Kamehameha.
Oh yeah, that's easy though.
Benchmark there.
As the reference.
Yeah, for sure. This next one is my least favorite weapon because I think it's the most overpowered thing ever created, and it completely ruined a game.
God damn it! Oh, I know what it is.
And it is the M16 assault rifle from The Last of Us Factions multiplayer mode. The pay-to-win assault rifle.
Oh, okay.
So,
you had to buy this?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It was a pay-to-win DLC gun for multiplayer that was just the best gun in the game. There was also a class that started off with it that you didn't have to pay for, but
yeah, it was pretty pay-to-win.
Personally, I have it as even better than Shaq.
I would say, what the hell is even that? Because why are they making it pay to win?
Yeah, I'm kind of with Seth. I don't think it even deserves to be ranked.
I like that. We'll put her there. That's
it.
Yeah.
Let me get a screenshot of this. There we go. It's pretty good overall.
It's good. Les, we did a good job.
Yeah, I think we've put everything in the right spot.
The S tier was the biggest tier, actually.
Yeah, I was even thinking halfway through, I was like, there should maybe be a tier above S that we should have done if we were going to have that many on the S tier.
Yeah. Because the more I'm thinking, I think everything from the BFG up should be its own better tier.
Better than S tier.
Better than Ezra.
All right.
Like the band. Remember? You know?
Well, at any rate, we'll wrap this one up. This has been, let's see, how long have we done this one? Hour and 18 minutes. You were about right, Jake, with the estimate for 90 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty good call.
Thank you. I do math.
Yeah.
I do math.
That's good. Well, anybody who stuck through it, thank you for watching. It was fun for us, so we hope it was fun for you.
Good time. Next up, we have a couple good ideas. We have shapes.
Oh yeah, I'll do shapes right now if you want to record shapes, but
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am set.
Yeah, I need to get in the right mindset for shapes. But thanks for having me on, guys. This was always super fun.
Your Jerkers crew is the three of us, plus whoever else, sometimes, whoever it is, if they decide when it is. If they can do it or not, whatever they can. You know how it goes.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. All right. That's it. Thank you for watching.